Hey guys, back again with another sort of a different style of video. Obviously I've been keeping up the ESO hype. It's been absolutely fun. If I can just drop that a bit. Is it too low? No, it's fine. This video, obviously I'll do an updated one when the time comes. But for now, this is my premonition of what I think or how I feel a Warden will play like, and what should the best races be. Obviously this is pure speculation, there's been nothing of the sort to let us judge what kind of build or anything would be best. Obviously I always have to speculate off is the, I guess you could say, release trailer, the one, I'll probably link it in the description, with all the, he's walking along, there's the assassin, and then he's got the bear and he's killing the dude, and yeah, that sounds still quite loud. I will just, yeah, okay, that's better. But yeah, purely this is going to be speculation, what I feel, if you like to match your races with your classes, stuff like that. And yeah, let's just get right into it. I think, personally, a Warden will be like a Nightblade. They'll be suited to, if you're just like, you don't really care about min-maxing or stat building, or you just care about giving your character the gear that they're suggested, I think a Warden is going to use medium tier gear. The stuff that usually only Nightblades have. God, that gear looks stupid. But yeah, I reckon I'll use medium tier gear just like the Nightblades, which means it leaves possible expansion for a 6th class. I'll probably make another video on that. And yeah, obviously that's weird. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I think it will be a bit of a mismatch. It'll be a medium tier class, but I think it'll play similar to a sorcerer. God, sorcerer! Oh my god! Yeah, let's pretend that never happened. I think it'll play similar to a sorcerer in the whole that it's a nature casting class. It's gonna be big on casting. I think it'll be a. Let's just try and get this out in one sentence, guys. Jesus, it'll be a medium tier class that will have a skill tree similar to a sorcerer in that it casts based on nature magic. It will also have a skill tree similar to a dragon knight, possibly for tanking, just because it's got a freaking bear. And I think it's also possible that it will have a class tree similar to a Templar in that it is good for healing. Wardens typically they've got nature magic. Think of other MMOs, like World of Warcraft has druids, similar, close enough. They use nature magic to heal, the roots of earth or whatever, all that shit. But yeah, I think it will definitely have some sort of a DPS build, a tank build, and a heals build, all under one tightly wrapped medium tier leather package. And to me, that sounds pretty damn cool. Honestly, obviously Templar you can tank, heal, and DPS. Basically you can with any of the classes, but some are obviously better suited to it than others. But basically I think it's fantastic that they are expanding the class options and diversifying class builds, I guess you could say, and how things work, how players work. And yeah, obviously race. Not face, race. I think, as I said, considering there is multiple builds for how a Warden will play out, honestly, any race could play it. That sounds like such a cheesy, easy answer, but I'll expand. Right, so let's just stick to the DPS spec, right? So I'm personally thinking, obviously this is speculation, as I said, and I'll update the video once more details on the Warden are released. Hopefully I'd like to get, some PTR time with the Warden. But I think the DPS class will be, obviously, I'm thinking, if you're new to class building or min-maxing, whatever, I'd personally go for a Magicka build. So, Breton, High Elf, what else can we do? I guess it's really a Breton, High Elf, possibly, that's basically it. I'd use Breton High Elf for maybe a ranged DPS sort of nature spell spec. For close range, I guess it really doesn't matter, depends on the weapons that you choose to use. If you go on Sword and Shield, Red Guard. If you go on two-handed, like Nord or Orc. One-handed shield, also Imperial as well, if you have Imperial unlocked. God, I hate looking at their eyes. Obviously, if you're going for the healing spec, probably Argonian. They have massive bonuses to healing and a restoration stave, so if you can manage to build a healing / restoration stave / something to do with the healing sort of skill tree that I reckon will be in there, it would be fantastic. It's also a great roleplay, I guess, experience, you could say. Argonians, you know, they're from the swamp. I guess it's as close to nature as you're going to get, apart from High Five and Shrek. What else could you do? Wood Elf as well. Stamina recovery. If you're going to play, I think, a range Warden. I'll get into this stuff after the video. Okay, so, yeah, honestly, as I said, it depends on the type of class or spec you want to play, I guess. I'll say again a third time, this is purely speculation. I have no idea how this will play out. And now I'll give you inputs on how I may play a Warden. So I'm thinking for my first weapon, obviously you don't like your second weapon rotation until level 15. First weapon rotation, I am going to use a bow. So for that reason, I'm balancing it down to a Wood Elf, or I don't know, maybe as I said, an Argonian. Depends how I feel like playing the spec. Maybe a Khajiit, I don't know. But, you know, Wood Elf, for me, roleplay wise or lore wise, makes sense. You know, they're like wood elves, you know, the guardians of the forest. You can slightly correlate that with nature, which is what the Warden's specialty is. So they've got improved archery, stamina recovery. I'm thinking maybe a stam build with slight magicka spells. Obviously, if I have a bear, I can let the bear get in close while I sit back and unleash my stamina bow epicness. They've also got disease resistance, which I guess you could like attribute to someone from nature having. You know, they're kind of resistant to having anything that's anti-nature. And then for my second weapon rotation, I'm thinking possibly, honestly, I'm not too sure on this one, either Sword and Shield or dual wielding. This is purely just for, I don't know if I'm going to like maximize DPS or something. I could also do restoration staff as my thing. I told you I'm still deciding, more or less still hyped, but yeah, I guess that was the input for this video. I just want to see if you guys had any thoughts on how the Warden will play out. You know, leave a like or comment down below what you think the Warden will be like. Are you pumped for the Warden? I know I definitely am. Are you pumped for Morrowind? I definitely know I am. And as usual, if you enjoy my content, leave a subscribe. I tend to do more of this sort of stuff anyway. Anyway guys, this has been the Only Epic Potato, and I'll see you guys for whatever the next video is.